Last year, I found a hole in the public records. Almost 200 people missing, 40 government officials, a 2-story state-owned building is unaccounted for. One entire prison disappeared overnight. There's nothing about it, a black hole of information. Over the last year, I tried to investigate the matter. Up until last week, I gained nothing. I tried to interview a few families of the missing prisoners. They shut their door on my face and told me to go away. They seemed afraid. I wanted to keep this story my own, so I had to do my own groundwork without connections. My one remaining option was to investigate the missing prison on my own. Travel was difficult. The prison was in the middle of the harsh desert and the road to it was blocked off. By the time I got to the site, the sun had gone down, but even in the dim evening twilight, I could see what they had done. The site was razed to the ground. A few charred walls and pillars still stood in the back, but the roof was caved entirely. Burnt wood and ash littered the floor, and the old building's upper skeleton covered everything else. Stepping around the site, I took pictures. The brief flash lit up the ash floor of the graffitied walls. The red eyes of rats peeked out of the rubble. I could see that they were hungry. After 1 hour, I found the cellar door. Hidden behind the back walls, the metal door was rusted and burned. Holes peered into the darkness below. There was no locks on the outside. 2 words were scrawled into them. Human King. This is where my story lay buried. This is where it all went wrong. I tried the doors, but they wouldn't open. Locked from the inside. Unthinking, I started banging on the door. Hello? No one should have called back, but someone did. Who's there? I heard a crawling sound, like giant rats scurrying across the floor to meet me. The crawling stopped in front of the door. The raspy voice came again, much closer. Go away. Hey, I just wanted to... I stopped when I saw the things crawling behind the holes in the door. Across the metal surface, dozens of throbbing red eyes peered out from the holes. They were staring at me. Leave us alone. All we want is to be alone. I stepped away from the door. Don't come back. I walked back to my car. I drove out of there, and I haven't been back since. I stopped all investigations into the matter. I don't want to think about it. But recently, I've been forced to. The photos came back. There were things in there I couldn't see in the dark. There were body parts on the ground, hidden under the rubble. Rat King painted into the walls. Something happened to those prisoners. Something horrible. And now, they want to be alone.